Blitzkrieg! Here we go, guys. Bringing out another edition of Friday's Blitzkrieg. Coming to you live December 1st, start of the Christmas month. Have you been good? Or have you been naughty? Well, if you've been naughty, guess what? We reward those that are naughty. Got a lot of great matches lined up here this evening. Super excited. First up on the altar this evening for Santa Claus to watch 48 AD, the Iron Curtain, against those rascally boys from 12 Panz and 36 Panzer. And then after that, we have UGCC. Those great guys making a march up the gold division, up there holding their own with the big boys, going against Eye for an Eye, who is right now second in the silver division, knocking on that gold's door, and then finishing out the evening. Up and coming bronze team, wanting to take it to a silver division team, NT Nation Tankers against BK in those Black Knights. Got a great evening planned. Got a lot of great guys in here with me this evening. A lot of people coming in this evening wanted to join in. WNF family up in the house. We have introduction for the first time ever coming onto Wednesday. Well, I guess on the WNF side, first time on a Friday. A good friend of mine, our action reporter. He does interviews with the team captains and team owners, and then he also goes through and does the walkthroughs with all of the tanks. If you want to know, he's got the information. So I want to welcome a big giant shout out to the proud WNF streamer, D-Dub. How's it going, sir?
Doing just fine, sir. How about yourself?
Oh, not too bad.
I hope today's going to be a good match.
Yes, sir. Me too. Second member of it coming in here of the family coming in here tonight. Longtime tanker, been in the comp scene quite a long time. He is a proud moderator with the WNF. Everybody loves him. He's kind of quirky, but yet again, I love him. Everybody loves him. Rez, what's going on? Uh-oh, crickets. Leave it to Rez to be crickets. Oh. This other guy won't be crickets, though. This guy's a WNF marshal. Gets it done, and he just left the room. Jeez, what do we got going on here? Everybody's just...
Yeah. Need to get this handled. Instead of cracking the whip.
Rez just sent me a message. Ask AO. Laugh out loud. So now we got to get AO back in here. Gotta love Microsoft trying to do a cool intro, and everything just goes. Oh, Rez is telling me he says hello to everybody. His mic has not been acting the best, so it might sound a little weird on his end, you know. Keeps cutting out. And we'll get AO back in here. That man should be around here somewhere. So, all right. And of course, you already heard me. The Beast himself, he's up in the house, making sure these guys keep it straight, keep it right.
Every day.
I think someone's coming alive. Rez trying to get his mic work. We might have to start a family fund me for Rez to get one of those new mics. He says one day I will be able to say hello. So that's okay. It's okay, Rez. Just come on in, enjoy the action. So both these teams fighting. Let's go ahead and do this is the last match on the shows going before the division rankings come up. Speaking of division rankings, a whole new set of people are going to be coming in. We now are part of the European Tour. So all of those EU guys that play over there in the European tourney, you will start getting your ranks up here on the Wednesday night fights. Hopefully, inevitably, we get all of the comp teams up in here. Speaking of EU, Beast, what do we got going on this Saturday?
This Saturday, we are looking at a special stream. Now, with such short notice, I was only actually able to get 2 of the EU teams scheduled this week. But this is going to, in the future, with the streamers being, I'm sorry, else it's just crazy here right now.
It's okay.
with the new streamers, we're gonna try to get these EU teams, at least one day a week to start scheduled, so we can start getting these guys some stream time, get them acclimated in the Wednesday night fights, aura, so to speak, and then start implementing these guys and getting these guys the play time that they deserve as well. So we're going to be doing somewhat of a special stream this Saturday with
Weasel.
going into. Yeah, Weasel's going to be helping, but I have let me get up here real quick to I posted it earlier. We're going to be seeing VGA versus BK, not necessarily 2 EU teams, but the 6 p.m. Eastern match is going to be UNL versus TNT. So 6 p.m. Eastern for these UTC guys is pretty late. That's 11 o'clock at night for these guys. So these guys are going to stay up a little bit late just to, get in here and show their stuff on the stream. So that ought to be real fun.
Yes, sir. It's going to be amazing getting those. Oh, AO's back. Welcome, AO. Thank you for bailing. Something failed, huh? Tried to do an amazing entrance for you.
Told you I'd be back.
So, all right, so I'm super excited for Saturday. I might come and commentate, but we will have the 2 WNF streamers on site. Is that correct there, D-Dub?
Yeah, I'll be there.
So we'll have Weasel and D-Dub, and maybe I'll stop in and do some commentary. But I'll let our other streamers get in on the action, and we'll have some more fun. We're just waiting for these guys to finish up their tank getting picked, and we will be getting rocking and rolling. If you've been noticing, if you've been on the Discord here lately, so I'm trying to get everything scheduled up. A lot of teams wanting to get scheduled out quite far before the holidays. So super excited about this. Let's see here for Meltdown. Right now we are confirmed. We are filling up the Monday, December 18th. So the December 4th and December 11th is already filled. December 18th does have a few slots still open. Let's see. We have, oh no, man, they're filling it up already. I'm not even there, and they're already filling up, guys. That's awesome. So coming up on Monday, what we have on Meltdown, it'd be Poppers versus Zeta. Zeta wanting to get really ranked. And then at 8 p.m., Eye for an Eye 2 taking a crack at Zeta. And then, okay, Russ. And then at 9 p.m., Eye for an Eye main team against SKB2, and then RBRT versus VGA. So that's super exciting. We're almost done here. I'd be able to get Wednesdays, the 6th, 8 p.m. Immortals versus On Your 6. Great map. Great match right there. 12 Pans versus VGA, and then Off versus NB. So we got a lot of great matches coming up, and then, of course, here on Blitz Creek, I think we're almost scheduled. I think we're solid booked until we're scheduling the 22nd. So that one's going to be super exciting. Let's go ahead and roll down these tanks. I'm going to let AD Dub, do you want to go ahead and Go ahead and roll down your first set of comp tanks over there on that 48 AD and 47 AD side. And then I'll have AO go down that 12 36 pans line.
So it looks like I'm going to say Armor Division. That's a clan. It looks like they're going to bring their light tank. It's a T-71, a good autoloader. They're bringing a heavy medium. It's an E50 with the rest is going to be heavies with an STI great armor. I do not know much about the Emil 2 that much, but I know it's an autoloader with a OP turret and an E75 and 2 Conquerors.
On this 12 Panzer 36 Panzer side here, they're rolling out the Lycan, the premium equivalent of that little T-71 over there. 2 Russian T-10s, the trolls themselves, best tank. They have the E75, 2 Conquerors, and the WZ-1111-4.
Alrighty, here we go.
If I'm correct, the Chinese WZ Heavy carries a 130, right? As its final gun?
Yes. Yeah, it has just slightly higher alpha than the T10. Slightly higher alpha, just a little bit better reload, but I think that overall for mobility, I think the T10's a little bit faster, and then I think the side armor on the T10 is quite a bit better.
Yes. Yeah, that if you don't handle it just right, the 111, if you don't side scrape just right and let make those rounds eat, because the tracks are so large, that it will easily get caught on fire. So you just got to watch how you definitely side scrape. But yet again, it's one of those. You have the power, the punch, and the alpha and everything out of with the WZ with the high mobility. But the T10 does have an amazing, and it has pretty good RNG rolls also. So
For sure.
I mean the T10. I do think the T10 has a little bit better gun handling.
It looks like Armor Division is trying to rush the flag a little bit early. At the start. But look, they're hanging back at us a little bit. It's not going into town quite few. Trying to get ready to do some side shots on them.
This had to be 1236 Panzer's choice.
Yes, sir. I'm really starting to think they really like this map. They've obviously practiced it more than a couple times. It seems to be working out for them so far. So let's see how it works out for them against the Iron Curtain.
It looks like 2 out of those 3 okay, all 3 heavies are spotted now by that light.
T-71 didn't see that Lycan, no.
Well, for Armor Division, majority of their tanks are already spotted.
Shoehead takes a hit, but oh my goodness, 572 out of the E75. Great shot.
And it looks like Wolf is pushing pretty hard. He got himself tracked. He fixed the track. He just dodged another round, and he got erased.
That was an interesting push by that light tank. I mean, now that there's another one. Anubis taking quite a bit of damage there. So now the sight range is going to be coming probably out of the E75. It does have an amazing view range on her.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what that light tank push was about. Maybe to try to get a head turned or two, but
Yeah,
it was a little bit of a futile push there.
Pan's really playing the patience game here.
Yeah, I'm very very pleased and surprised at both of these teams right now. Their ability to no one's got too out of control. There has been some damage exchange right now, but overall this is not very typical right now. I'd really like to see the way these guys are attacking these maps change like this, man. Once again, it looks like the T10 did just take a shot right there. Eads.
Now, I will say I like the way that 4880 is set up a little better. They they look like they're in better positions with their Conquerors, their ST1, and their Emil 2 to support a push that comes from either side. I think if 12 Panzer and 36 Panzer got caught off on the left or right now, there's an overmatch on either side, but 12 and 36 Panzer can't push on either side of 48 AD without being under the guns of pretty much every tank they have still on the map.
Oh, ammo rack to Shoehead there from the Lycan. Looks like there's starting of a push on the D line. And then the advance. The other guys here, Anubis and Eads.
Out there where
Go ahead, sir.
out there where Content Diamond is playing the Emil. I even in the pub matches, I've noticed a lot of these Swedish heavies playing these ridges out there, and it's just a very dominating spot out there. He did just get caught by Anubis. He's poking a little bit, and Anubis was able to get that left cheek, it looked like. But if you're smart out there, those Emils and Kronwagen are just deadly out there.
Yeah, there was a HE round going into
yeah,
the breaking
that. That's just,
I direly, wow, another HE shot. That's Hesh coming out of the comp. Muscular Auto taking some serious damage here.
yeah. So 36 Panzer almost just working into a good crossfire for these Conquerors and the STI right there. They can't back up too much, or else the 75 is going to get them. If they pull forward too much, the Conquerors get shots. And if they stay where they're at, the 1-4 and the T10s just have shots into them as well. So, very smart play right here. Well set up by 36 Panzer. On the D line, it looks like your Conquerors are starting to push too. Right now, 12 Panzers smelling the blood. These guys have been bled out pretty good so far. So, it's time to make a move. 122 left in the match right here, so it's time to get your money, fellas.
Ray's been getting melted by Nocturne. Not able to side scrape. I mean, the Conqueror's not made for that. It's just, it can, but it's not meant. Nice bounce on the butt of the STI there. There you go.
I would have liked it a little better. Those Conquerors waited on the D75 before they did that, but it's working out for them.
Go over here and check out this action over here with Shoehead going down. Lost souls, if he could take out Anubis.
Yeah, it looks like they're not quite going to be able to finish this one out in 20 seconds. Definitely going to take some very nice focus by, well, I say that, and then look what we got right here.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. Waiting on the reload. Wow. All right.
Close.
Love to be proved wrong. Great job right there, 36 Panzer.
Taking it down to the wire. All right, guys, so let's do this damage really fast here, rolling on the 48 AD side. Gray Lost Souls and his E50, 2542, great job. Content Diamond and that Emil throwing out a 2812, great job. Up Shoehead coming in with the 1545. Langwolf kind of got, I don't know if it was a mistime or maybe he misunderstood something or was trying to get the heads turned or really get shots, but did throw up the donuts. And then Pride and Muscular Auto just couldn't get anything, and Ray also just couldn't get anything going. Now let's look over here on the other side. Anubis coming in with 1,000. He had a couple good high rolls. Shaq B and his Lycan doing his job. He was a pretty good distraction, getting shots where it was needed. He got that one for 126, and that was also an ammo rack. So not bad. Vapor coming in with the 35-32, working that T10. Conk's doing not too bad. Donk with a 1711. C-Rex 767. But Eads down there 3302. And Nocturne 1532. Great job, guys. We're going to match number 2. See, tank of the day, the Emil. Meal 1. Let me get everything swapped up here.
I'm typing things up at the moment.
So we'll see the Iron Curtain. They're very, very good at adapting and changing up strategies on the fly. So we'll definitely see them probably changing up the game plan and making a little bit of changes.
Yeah, right there. I can't back up too much.
All right.
Let's see here. TLP Krispy Kreme says hello to Beast and Hellcat. Hello, guys. Miss Ray Sunshine. How are you doing? Got a dinghy? How you doing there, sir? Like the. And then BD409 coming out. Crunchy card. So yeah.
Yep. Everybody out there on Twitch and YouTube, I am actually working Discord tonight, so apologize that I am not watching Twitch chat at the moment. But great to see all the regulars out here and all you new people stick around and watch this because it's gonna get crazy.
Alrighty. You know what time it is? It's code time. And in the good spirits, there's a little battle brewing, and I'm gonna do it with them. So, hashtag Team Hellcat, down with the beaver. So hashtag Team Hellcat. We'll get you hooked up with the code. All right, let me get that conversation pulled up.
I know this Sunday around 6 p.m. I'll be doing a code giveaway with Easy Breezy.
There you
Some
go.
codes given away. 7 days of premium and 1 garage slot.
Ooh, look at that. You're going to be getting the hookup from over on the other side from one of our other streamers. So definitely go check out that action with D-Dub and Easy Breezy. See here.
Looking for a couple more tanks out of these guys. We should be ready to go.
Rez is up in there. Rez says he's up in the chat. That's good. Rez having a little fun out there with the
Oh, shoot. I haven't put the wrong person on that one. Hold on.
I like the 2 Emils. I don't know what I think about the Yag. Yag is probably up there with least favorites for comp play.
Ditto. I share your sentiments on that one.
It's
I mean, but when it does get hold down, it does get into position. It can be a little tricky. You don't know where to hit it.
just a little bit. I think, I don't know, hands down, this tier of comp play, the T30 is probably favorite by far. Just the turret, the full rotation on that turret as well. It's got the, if it gets hull down, have fun. It feels like it's got more of the ability to, if you need it in a pinch to push or anything like that, T30 just seems like the best, most well-rounded player for that.
Yeah. I do like the T30. Either running, I don't know. It's always the great debate. Do you run the smaller cannon to get the higher DPM, or do you just roll with the big cannon that reloads in 17 seconds and hit, get those chances to hit between 800 to high 900 shots? So,
But with the to me with the 120, with that gun, I think is like has handling than the M103. Me personally.
Yeah, I think it's got
We are ready
it's
to
got
go,
the
fellas,
DP.
when you are.
well, Beast, do you want to roll down
Roger that.
that 12 and 36 pants side, and then I'll roll down the Iron Curtain?
Yes, sir. All right, 12 Panzers bringing in a Lycan, a pair of T10s, a E75, a pair of Conquerors, and a WZ1-4.
All right. Roll around the Iron Curtain side. Here we go. Jagdtag, T71, T50, STI, pair of the Emil 2s, and one E75, and a Partridge and a Pear Tree. Team Hellcat.
I think
Hell
with
yeah.
Armor Division, with their lineup, look at they're going to lock down that town pretty fast with that Jag Tiger.
I think the E75 is like the better Yag Tiger.
Yeah, with their
It's got
rotation
around
turret.
pretty. It's got a. I mean, the reload hurts, but it's got a alpha. I think I see the E75 roll higher most of the time than the Yag does.
Sometimes. Interesting
Kind
to
of
see.
curious to see.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah. I think we're on the same lines right there, Hellcat.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Beast.
Yeah, I'm just curious to kind of see how 12 Panzer sets up from the east side of the map, and if 48 AD kinds to try to somewhat adapt the same strategy that the 12 Panzer used right there. It's actually very, very well thought out.
I'm trying to figure out where they're going to stick those two Emils. Amazing. They are amazing tanks, but they are very squad dependent. With that reload time that they do have. Yet again, they have an amazing turret, but man, everything below that turret is peanut butter.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. Now, I don't know. I think that he does have up Shoehead does have somewhat of a little slope right there, but it's not nearly what they had on the north side or the east side of the map. And then, as far as I would probably actually tried them. Check me. A little tier 7 didn't hold up very well. I probably would have tried to use them more on maybe the GHJ side instead of this BCD side. But we'll see how it works out.
It looks like 47 AD is trying to play fair and even it up. The T71's over there peeking on that Conqueror.
Yeah, that's a risky. Oh, and he was kind of stuck between between the T10s and that conch. I mean, I would have took my chances and just fled south and then kept my finger on that get the tracks back up button.
I think best what he could have tried to do was jump across right there, maybe try to avoid, but if at worst take one shot from that Conqueror and get to the building over there to his left, and then take his chances with running after he's not spotted, or at least making the Conqueror pull out and take a shot for getting him. But
Nocturne getting hit there quite a bit. So he took a shot from the YAG, the 50, and the STI, and he is now down to a fart from death. And that YAG Tiger is really reloading fast. They give it a reload buff?
No, but I was actually gonna go look at that. I mean, it might not be that much considering he's running chocolate. He's running chocolate on there. He's probably got Vince as well. So I mean, with a good crew, that YAG Tiger can. I mean, it's not going to be as quick as the 8.8, obviously, but man, it looks like he's got that thing under 6 seconds for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
Soul Panzer's making some moves over here on the right.
Doing a hard push. Shackby going down. Now, I would be real scared with the T10 though. With 2 Emils, man, you're dead if they're able to get both players. He's by himself, so plan on autoloaders releasing. Okay, Shoehead's on a reload. Diamond should have 3 in the clip.
I like Vapor's move there though. He let Eads back up. He's up there now taking the damage for him.
Auto now rolling in. Try to block out the damage to the Emils.
Yeah, great damage sharing. Even if you take the hit right there, it's still great damage sharing. Up Shoehead should be reloaded in about the next 5 seconds, and then Content Diamond should be able to switch out.
You need to,
Now, he needs to take advantage of that save though that Vapor gave him, and he needs to put his gun back in the fight.
Yeah.
He's been sitting back there since Vapor pulled in front of him, hadn't taken a shot. So.
Yeah, Pride and Anubis. Pride taking down Donk. So STI versus WZ. WZ pulling another high roll of 520. Ooh.
Nice.
There goes a C-Rex. Nice roll out of the Emil. One more round. That's all they need. There it is. All right. So this has quickly changed, guys.
Yeah.
I think 36 and 12 figured out that they were getting bled just like 48 AD did, and they tried to do something about it. Didn't work out for them, but I think they just wanted to make a different decision, not get caught in the same boat.
Great job. 48 AD coming out. Tying it up. Beast, you want to roll down damage?
Actually, if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna go ahead and get this room ready for the next match.
Okay, sounds great. AO, you want to take it?
I got it. Over on the 36-12 side, we got Anubis putting out 2351 and that WZ. That's not too bad. He's got a Donk and his Conqueror, only 797. Doesn't look like he was had too much luck getting his shots in there. C-Rex in the second Conqueror putting out 1460. Decent. It would have been better if those around him had been able to get in a little more sharing. Nocturne E75 getting 485, so looks like maybe only landed one shot at most, or maybe a low roll and one good shot. Shaxby and the Lycan pulling out donuts. Vapors doing 2332 in his T10, not bad. And again, like that move, the damage sharing that he put in there. Eads and his T10 doing 13, 14. Probably could have gotten a little more. I think he was just kind of afraid to pull forward after taking so much damage. But Vapor definitely could have used the second gun up there. Over on the 48 AD side, you got Muscular Otto in his E75 doing 926. Don't look like either of the E75s did overly well that game. Also, likewise, the T71 pulling donuts. BH Pride, his ST1 doing 1280. Gray, his E50 doing 2099. Not terrible. Timsy, Jag doing 2454. Doing his best to prove me wrong about that being a terrible tier 9 TD. UPT in his meal 2 doing 2709, and Continent in his meal 2 doing 2642. So the Emil's putting on a show there and hanging pretty close to each other. So
Great
all in
job.
all, not too bad damage coming out of 48 AD at all.
No, not bad one bit. All right, so we had winner chicken dinners all over the place. Coconuts. Here, I'll go down the list here. Axe or Zax. Coconuts. Crunchy Card. Big Slice. All big winners. Congratulations. You all have received a code. Congratulations. Please redeem those at the World of Tanks website. Please use a PC or a tablet because mobile devices.
If you're going to use your phone, it will. They just have to copy. They don't write it down somewhere and put it as you see it, as it looks, with the dashes and all. I had to help somebody do it on their mobile before.
Sorry, guys. I've been sitting here getting everything ready.
So right now is 1-on-1. Best of 3, right?
It's yep. Race to 3, best of 5. Alrighty. Let's see. I do plan on giving out another big code this evening. So just wait for it. It'll be later on this evening. We'll get it all hooked up. You're very welcome to all the guys that did get the codes.
I don't
I
think
like
I'm a
better-
mod in your chat. Am I? Somebody asked how to where to go. I got that thing on. Like I got that somewhere.
Never go wrong with instant counter battle. Always a great, great match.
No. Interesting things can happen on Ensk. I like the way. I like the double ST1s. E7, E75s. The they're they can side scrape if you do it right. E75 though, that lower plate though, I mean it shows the littlest bit. Like I've seen some. I kind of feel the same way about the E100 if you're doing 770, but you show that lower plate the littlest bit, someone's gonna make you pay for that.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think even from what the Iron Curtain has done in the past, I'm actually in the 761 format. I'm actually a really big fan of that 4502 Bravo on this particular map in 761. Looks like both teams are uh, ready to go. 7 tanks selected on each side. Most of the kids around here, the Benadryl has kicked in, so maybe I could be a little bit more active now.
All right. So AO, do you want to go ahead and take the Iron Curtain side, 48 AD, and then D-Dub, if you want to go ahead and take the 12 pans, 36 pan side?
Yep, I will. Alright, y'all, you want to
Go ahead,
You can
DW.
start, man.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead,
I insist.
All right, I gotcha. 48 AD, Continent rolling out with my fave, the T30 Beast. Lang is rolling out with that T71 again. The Gray with his E50 again. He did good in that last time. Interested to see what he does here. BH Pride and that ST1 Muscular in his E75 UPT, and then E75 and Vassar in that WZ.
Alright, it looks like for the Panzer clan, 12 Panzer clan, or 36 Panzer, how you want to say it, they could bring a heavy hero tank, an AMX 13. One, I have not played that tank yet, so I've seen a lot of people playing it. It's really good to me. And it looks like they're bringing 4 Soviet tanks, 2 T10s and 2 STIs. Go Mother Russia. And looks like they're bringing an E75 and a Conqueror.
So I do have to say I'm really not a fan of the AMX 1357. In a comp scenario, the Bulldog is way superior.
Because this is 10 rounds compared to 4 or 5, 6 rounds.
I mean, I think we watched a couple of them on the stream the other day, and I don't think either one of them penned a single shot.
Nope.
In multiple games.
I mean, it was hell. I would choose the LTTB over that thing.
Oh, anything.
Now the
LTTB is a beast.
It's the more superior light tank at tier 7.
It is a beast. You give that thing some open ground, I put my money on the LTTB even over the Bulldog.
I feel the same way.
That's probably going to start a pretty good debate somewhere. So
Probably.
Isn't that what we want?
That was the
always.
Now, what I was saying about the Z75s, though, like we have a couple good E100 players around us, like old Patangi, Angie. Like he knows how to put that thing to use. He can keep that lower plate hid. He can put out some massive damage with that E100. And I think E75s of this tier are kind of the same way. Like if you got it right and you can do it, and keep that thing properly hid, you're gonna do it. But
Lang Wolf Senior just figured out that 36 Panzer is just coming in. The 2 T10s and the ST1 out there on the outside, he has already been erased, and it's like 48 AD is still scrambling to try to get set up into the city instead of turning around and try to save any of that, which is probably smart. That T71 was just gone too early, too quick.
Now, the 48 AD guys, this is one map I wouldn't like to mess around with. Every time I see these guys, they do a great job. They know this map very well, and they know where exactly to utilize and to put their tanks. So I'm interested to see what Gray's going to do. I mean, he's out there as essentially. They're just going to kind of counter rotate because I know they like by the kill box over there at
I
E2.
don't know. I mean, 48 AD has to have known that these guys were just coming hard through the field whenever the 71 got erased, and now they've completely abandoned the E75. The muscular auto is going to get erased in the next probably 20-25 seconds here.
Oh, lucky bounces coming from muscular. Take it. They're paying for it though. They counter rotated back, and now they have every entrance into their. I don't know if Eads is going to get out of there. Vapors is rotating out. There we go. There we go. Nice rotate.
He's gonna have to be careful though, because he is he's shark bait for the 30, the 1-4 right there. 717.
Pride needs to watch out. He pulled out there and paid the price. Vapors getting deleted by Pride.
Eads again is doing a little more hiding than I want him to do.
Oh, Shoehead just got absolutely wrecked.
That was some good fire. I like how they managed to keep the E50 out, and he's doing well with flanking around and putting in the side shot work on these guys, keeping them from overwhelming that WZ and that E75.
All right, so Gray Lost Souls.
Eads gets set on fire. No fire extinguisher. I don't think he's coming back from that one. He's gonna get left with a little bit, but.
Look at that 1357 making me eat my words. I think he pinned about every shot he just fired on that T30.
Well,
the T30 is not
too little, too late. But.
Yeah, 48 AD just held that F line right there. I don't think that they could have done any better on that F line right there.
Gray, I think that's his 4th kill out of Gray.
Yeah.
No way. We have to see if he got 5 kills or not.
I would BH there to giving Gray a shot at that top gun if he does have 5. Would have been
4. But yet again, getting 4
kills.
kills.
That's work.
3,100 and 4. 31. We're just gonna go 3,180 and 4 kills. He was definitely doing some work on the flank.
He was.
As you were pointing out there, AO. Rest of 48 AD.
He did it.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
I was going to say he did an excellent job of rotating himself around. Don't know if he was being called around by the caller, which if he was, the caller had great situational awareness going on, and Gray did an excellent job executing, or if Gray was doing it on his own. I know Beast here likes to, every once in a while, tell the mediums, do you. And if that was the case, then Gray was doing exactly what he needed to be doing. So excellent job out of him in that round.
We got a question, Miss Ray Sunshine. Coming in, why not the SP1C? 190 standard pen.
Well, SP1C in Tier 7 is it's a small tank, highly maneuverable. Just another one of those tanks. So the LTTB is going to have a lot better side armor. This almost with the Russian tracks on the side. I've seen the LTTB even eat up heat rounds from E5s and stuff like that. SP1C is still a very good tank. I just think the clip potential burst damage out of the Bulldog is going to override the SP1C, and then your T71 mobility is still just a little bit better than the SP1C. You might get a little bit higher rolls out of that SP1C, but just your 5-shot clip out of the T71 it's just ultimately going to be a little bit better.
I mean, the only thing I think that the spot pans has for it, I mean, even it can disappear. I mean, that is one.
It's definitely a very very quick thing.
I think it's kind of just good. It's just good. There's nothing too great you could say about it. Whereas the LPTB and the Bulldog, it's got both of those have some on point traits about them.
I was just showing here really fast. Wasser did come out of the 2500. Diamond and his T30 did also come on 2500. Over on 12 pans, Cruelty, Burmese Killer hit over the 1,000 mark. Eads and his T10 coming up at the 1,500. So they had the press, and I think they just overpressed. They were trying to fight a battle on too many fronts. So second battle on Ensk. Let's see here. Krispy Kreme. These divisions, 48 AD and 12 Panzer, are both in the silver division. League, well, it's funny that you bring up a league. The NWL is going to be having the Tester Series in January. During this Tester Series, it'll be a 3-week test series. It will be by invite on the first one, because you know what? We just don't want to launch something untested, and we want to make sure everything's good with it. So the league will be coming soon in 2018. If you have any more questions, contact the NWL commissioner here with WNF, and that is Leach. A beast, really fast tables.
Copy. Looks like 48 AD has about 5 tanks selected, and 12 Panzer has 4. 12 Panzer deciding that they're going to brawl it out in the city, it looks like, instead of making that outside roll with the triple ST1s already selected. It's crazy, man. It's a lot of frontal armor. You get your high alpha from your 1-4 and your T30 coming in as well, man. These guys aren't messing around. Would like to see the at least one of the 4502 Bravos out of the 48 AD side right here, though. They play the corners at the inside or the outside corner at E3 and E2 looking down the 2 line. They play that area right there extremely well.
I think I'm seeing triples.
Yeah. DWP, do you wanna go ahead and run down 48 AD, and I'll run down 12 Panzer, and we'll get this thing launched, man.
All right, let's go. It looks like 48 Armor Division are going to bring in 2 tank destroyers. They are the T30 and the Yag Tiger. Their light tank is the T71. Their medium is an E50. And the 3 heavies are 2 E75s and a WZ 1-4.
Nice. 12 Panzer is coming in with identical T30. Their light tank, their tier 7 is going to be the AMX 1375. They bring in 1 E50, triple ST1s, and the WZ 1-4.
Wow, look at that heavy armor, eh?
Yeah. Definitely looks like I was saying, 12 Panzer is going to go straight to the city and try to brawl this thing out right here. 48
Oh, they know
AD,
Stalin will be proud.
for sure. Now, this is the do or die situation right now for 12 Panzer. So these guys need to get in here and let it be known that they're not going home without a tiebreaker match.
All right. Hit Y. These times they fixed it.
Early on, I have been on my game a little bit. What it looks like, we have, 12 Panzer actually has 3 tanks running all premium consumables, but 48 AD actually only had 1 tank running all premium consumables. A lot of small repair kits, a lot of small health kits, probably about 60% of the board's running some type of food consumable though, whether it be chocolate or croissants or whatever the case may be.
A little bit of croissant.
You got to have the croissant.
I want croissants and chocolate. I don't know. I'm craving right now.
Hey, that's a chocolate roll, man. Those are good. Got to love that.
Got me all hungry for good dessert. 48 AD getting into their position that they typically do.
Yep.
Weird thing, so they have decided to kind of change out instead of running because they always ran the Bravos, the BK,
Mm-hmm.
and now they've elected to keep running East 70. Wow, that ripped right through. And then Muscarado also took that big hit. Light tank battle going on over there. Donk versus Langwolf. So I guess we're gonna find out. Bolter on reloads. Donk is winning the scenario with health. Langwolf on the run.
Now, does anybody know the clip size of that 1357 right there?
I think it's 6 rounds.
Is it okay?
All right,
Somebody can correct me in the chat or something, but I think it's 6 rounds.
back to the fight at hand. Timsy in his Yag Tiger and Diamond in the T30 both holding up. Anubis and Shaq B. Wasser and Grey Lost Souls. They need to get Grey Lost Souls mobile. Oh, nice. It was a nice roll coming out of the T30 that time, Eads.
Looked like Donk did actually go ahead and take out Lang Wolf Senior right there.
Oh, yes, he did. Thank you for that, sir. I've never really seen a Yag Tiger in a side scraping position before, so that's interesting.
It's got a nice 793 roll out of that T30
Yes, there was.
for AD.
All right, so we got to rotate. But yet again, Diamond and Timsy are there. Diamond taking that shot so Timsy could stay in. Shoehead.
Just another 776 roll into Anubis too.
Grey Lost Souls chasing down Donk. Yeah, he needs to get mobile. If he can come back down that 5 line and get behind on Vapors, erase Vapors out of the problem. 800. That was a big 800 roll.
And I can't help it for the 3rd time in a row having the same criticism for poor old Eads down there, but he seems to
What's going on with that
keep
Yag Tiger? How is Timsy side scraping and taking people out in the Yag Tiger?
beasting it.
Wow.
Yeah, you got to. You know your tank. You comfortable in it. That's it. You know that's one of the biggest things that as a caller that you need to work into is always making sure that you tune with your guys and make sure that you watch what tanks that they run in pubs. You know what I mean? What are the tanks that they're most comfortable in? Because they're obviously going to produce a lot better in comp, you know what I mean, in a tank that they're going to be comfortable in as opposed to a tank that they're not used to running. Great work right there by 4880.
Wow. Talk about so Panzer won first game out, and that lit a fire behind 48 AD, man. Wow, they came back and won these 3 in a row. Coming down here, so I'm gonna go down 12 and 36 fans real fast. Eads and his T30, he did end up throwing up 22-11, 6-6, but only 3 pens for 2,200. Whoa! Talk about some good high rolls, eh? Cruelty and Check be over 1,000. Donk in that AMX 1357, throwing up 1,200. Great job. Out of a tier 7 light, great job. And then Anubis with 1,000. He kind of stuck with that WZ the entire time. Over on the 48 AD side. Langwolf having an off day in his light tank, only 155. Wasser picking up the 2 kills, 1558. Greylaw Souls almost doing another 2k damage. Shoehead, 1926. Timsy, okay, so it was 6, 5, and 2. But okay, I still give it to him for side scraping and living that entire time in a Yag Tiger without covering up his lower plate. or the right side machine gun, that port. So 801 out of him, but here comes the winner chicken dinners. 2,400 out of Continent Diamond, but he only pinned 3 shots. So do the average on that one. And then Muscular Auto and his E75 coming in a whopping 3K. All right.
Not 811. His T30s were working it. I give it to Eads putting in that damage, but again, he was a little off the beaten path. I mean, he did well getting the 2,200 damage, and I mean, we all learned in hindsight, 2020, he was in the game. I'm sitting there watching from above.
Yeah. Yet again,
but I think
couches here.
Yeah, we're sitting here quarter. Yeah, I mean, I've been guilty of many things in comp matches, like how many times I end up on my turret instead of on my tracks. But we're not gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about this. But I think it's those little things, like because you saw how much damage